Get it. Got a mile 4. Y'all turn. I gotta admit that it was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Morning, guys. Let me fix this thing. Good morning, guys. It is race day. It is, you guys can see, it's 5 o'clock. I've been up probably since 4. Got some good stretching. Took a nice little shower. Try to make sure I packed everything, and it's time to get some carbs, some fuel before the race. I'm not going too crazy because usually I like to, I was carb loading since Friday, so I've been pretty loading it up. Yesterday we had some nice fire pizza. If you know, you know. If you have pizza before your race, it's apparently really golden, so I'm giving it a try. I'm very excited. I've been waiting for this moment for a while, and I think I've been doing really good with my prepping, and I'm excited, because I think the hardest part is over now, and I think it's showtime, and this is where it gets fun, and this is what the whole running sport is about, And yeah, I'm gonna get some carbs in, nice light meal. We're just doing some peanut butter, rice cakes with some jelly. I'm gonna have one bagel. I'm gonna take one on the road just in case I'm feeling it. I'm gonna get some waters with electrolytes ready to go. Not gonna lie, guys, it's my very first race. It's my first marathon, and I think last night I was getting a little bit of doubts. I was talking to my wife, and she kind of centered me and told me, you got this. You've been prepping. You've been doing almost everything right from what you can control, which is nutrition, your prepping, running on those days when you really don't feel it, especially getting those long runs in. And I think if you're a runner, that lonely runner is what I call it. If you run on your own all the time, you don't really go to a running club, and I just kind of prefer it that way. That way I can run at my own pace, put my music on, and just try to enjoy it on my own. And I think that's probably the hardest part when you're running 18, 20 mile runs, 18, 20 mile runs, and you don't have nobody there to, push you and, keep you accountable. It's just you, the road, and you accomplishing what you say you were going to do. I think that's the hardest part. And my girl did follow me on the bike a couple times. It's a game changer. It really is. But, when you're doing this part time and you have a 9 to 5, you got other priorities to do, and you know you got all this on your plate. It's really hard to find time to. It's really hard to have people align with your schedule and make this happen all the time. So it's kind of hard on doing this as a part-time athlete or part-time runner, whatever you want to call it. Um, but yeah, she was centering me and she was telling me, you know what, you got this. Just focus, put it in front of you. And it's a nice challenge, coming from somebody who hated running, who hated doing this type of endurance because it's really painful at one point. I know like some runners and the average person paints it as in like it's the best feeling, and all your runs are the best runs. Nah, man, like I went through a lot. In the beginning, I went through some injuries because I was overloading. Learned from that, and on top of that is just being able to keep the momentum, keep the pace for a long time, and developing the endurance, stretching, a lot of exercises, that mobility exercises that help loosen up, recovering. I learned how important sleep is, and all these um all those things that come into play when it comes to the sport and any other sport, to be honest. Also, I did my goal as 4 hours and 30 minutes. So that's my goal. Knowing myself, I'm going to try to beat that goal. And I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy my first marathon. I want to take the whole experience, see what it's all about, and just feel the vibes from everybody. And I know I'm going to be, I know I have a big support system behind my back, and co-workers, anybody who I've run into, and they've seen me train, they've seen my Strava post. They're like, hey, they give me kudos there. And if you were one of them guys and you're watching this video, thank you. Shout out to you. It really does come a long way, especially like I said earlier, when you're going through those long runs, when you're having a lot of doubts and you're going through all this, it really does help because it kind of centers you and it shows you like, hey, like people are relying on you, people see you, people are gonna hold you accountable to this. So I think it helps push you a little more. Yeah, but let's get this meal in. We're gonna get the bottles going with the electrolytes, hydration, post-workout meal, and we're gonna do some stretching and get on the road. But thank you guys for watching. Highly guys suggest you guys subscribe. All right, chat. So we just had that meal, got carbs in, feeling decent. Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna show you guys. Got the bag ready. This is the one coming with me. Got my shoes, a bib, my glasses, everything I'll need, my gels. We got the other backpack with after after the race, my clothes, my towel. Got the 2 waters with electrolytes ready to go. We're gonna get some stretching in, do some band work, roll out the legs, roll everything. Before we head out, it's gonna be a nice little drive, so we gotta hit the road pretty quick. So let's go. Oh, what is this? Spooky? Oh, just got a mile 4. Y'all turn. My leg, right? One fight. All right, guys. So I know the whole little marathon montage was a little quick and there wasn't much showing. Just to catch you guys up, it's been almost a week later, and I'm fully recovered. I'm actually back to training and running, getting my runs in, and I wanted to walk you guys through a little of my experience and how it was. A lot of rookie mistakes, such a learning experience, but I had a blast. I I was so happy, and I think I unlocked a new level mentally, physically, and I'm so motivated to keep chasing goals. First and foremost, you guys are probably wondering what was my time, what was the final time. Well, as you guys can see previously earlier in the video, I said my goal was 4 hours and 30 minutes. I'm proud of the new time I got. It was 4 hours and 17 minutes. I was able to beat it by like 13 minutes, and I'm so excited. I'll take that. I did prep for it for a couple months, and coming from someone who hated running and saw it as a chore, saw it as a punishment. Because a little background on me, I did a lot of sports. I did wrestling, football, I did some track, I did soccer, and I did all those sports. So running was part of it that I hated, especially for wrestling. For all my wrestlers out there or any martial arts, if you gotta make weight or you're cutting any weight, you're on the treadmill with bags, spitting in the cup, and trying to make weight. So running, you hate it. So fast forward to a couple of years later, I'm running and I'm running for fun. That was my time. I'll take it. I'm happy. Not ideal of what I wanted to do, but lets me know where I am as a runner and how I'm gonna improve. I'm not saying I'm a pro or I'm pretty good at it. No, by all means, I got a lot of work to do, and it just means you gotta get back to the drawing board and make a better plan. This was a small town marathon, so nothing like a big marathon that's like the Chicago, the New York, Berlin, or none of that. But I think it was such a learning experience. I had such fun. I like how everybody came out, supported. As you guys can see in the video, I couldn't record much because my phone was so sweaty, and every time I would try to pull it out to record, it would not do it. And I thought I had some good clips. They ended up being totally ass, and that's fine. It's a learning experience for me. I was really just taking it in. I gotta admit that it was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. No cap. But you live and you learn. This is a learning experience, and we all start somewhere. Runners come in all shapes and sizes. We're looking to improve. We're looking to doing more marathons later down the road. There's a lot of things I can do better, as in just adding more mileage on my weeks, your nutrition being even more on point, dialing in a lot of things. Hopefully, you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I got a lot more content coming up. And the goal for this channel is basically for me to show my progress on chasing the hybrid lifestyle. And I know it's been around for a while. They just label it hybrid training, which what it is. But I'm chasing some goals. I want to look the best. The goal is just to look the best that I can possibly can, and learn a lot of things around the way. I'm looking to do some triathlons later down the road, but I don't know how to swim. So in this channel, we're gonna learn how to swim, and I'm gonna take you guys along my journey and just chase these goals. And if I can inspire somebody, that's my goal. Thank you guys for sticking to the end, and I will see you guys next time.